In Honduras, 420 people were killed in May. This is a rate of 14 violent murders daily. Last year, the Honduran government announced that they were beginning to get violence under control and that the murder rate in December 2015 was down to only 9 killings a day. But according to human rights specialist Reina Rivera, last year's drop in violence wasn't a result of the government's policies, but instead it had to do with specific foreign actions against crime.
The government concentrated on attacking a type of violence that was caused by the drug cartels that fought against each other. When these cartels were stopped due to extradition orders from the U.S. government, this decreased the fight over territory for the reception and transit of drugs to other countries and the local production. It didn't decrease the amount of drugs, but the armed presence of these criminal groups.
With the increase in assassinations, the country's murder rate stands at 63 killings per 100,000 inhabitants. This official number is still far down from when Honduras led the world in murders in 2013, with 93 murders per 100,000. But organizations say this figure is based on police information that is not necessarily reliable, and the real numbers could be much higher.
That is the problem in Honduras, the lack of trust in the government information. If we look at other organizations like Casa Alianza that work with children on the streets and women's rights organizations, they have reported many cases of violent killings of children and especially girls, but aren't reported by the police, and that is why there is no trust.
Despite the government's strategy on defeating violence through militarization and more security, this spike in killings is proving that the state policy is clearly not working. Gerardo Torres, Telesur, Honduras.